Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Hello everybody, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with the first custom of 2024. It is Alice the Fox, a cute little OC created by Mr. Galaxy. I might sound a little bit weird today because I am recovering from mouth surgery. It was a minor little thing. I had a bump on the inside of my cheek, basically just scar tissue from when I bit it really hard as a kid that had been irritating me for the past several years, and I finally wanted to get the thing removed. It was a pretty interesting little lump of flesh. It was about the size of a baby tooth, all things told. But you don't want to hear about my oratory conflagrations. You want to hear about the toy that I made. Now, Mr. Galaxy did have some 3D models of Alice made. They were in OBJ style, and rather than sending them back to Corey to modify into printable files, I simply used them as a reference so I could modify the already attempted modification Amy Rosehead that he sent me. Apparently he tried to make Alice on his own, but not failing at it, he sent me the pieces, including the head that he had already started on, and I worked from that. Now, the base figure for the rest of Alice's body would be a Mega Construx Teela figure, like so many other 3-inch scale Sonic female characters are, but we'll get to that after this. So he started out by cutting off Amy's spines and her bangs. I also removed her side spines so I could sculpt on longer hair points to match her actual model, as well as making her bigger ears and new bangs. And then once all this had a chance to harden, that's when I made her hair. It's much longer. It's basically in the same places that Amy's original spines were, just, longer and straight rather than curled in on themselves. So, yes, that is, everything to do with her. It's actually like a good old-fashioned, old-school hand sculpting on an Amy Rosehead actually feels pretty nostalgic. For these kinds of things, I've gotten into using my 3D printer so much, like, actually going back to my roots and feeling the familiarity of the epoxy as I make relatively large objects like a character's hair is just, it's kind of fun. That brings me back. The Teela figure needed only light modifications to the torso. I cut off some of the the armor detailing from her stomach, but I did leave most of the other details intact to be like the rumples of her shirt, and sculpted on that little neckerchief thing that the character wears. I wasn't really able to recreate that unique shade of green or the pattern because it's like way too tiny at this scale, but it's a little green neckerchief, and I include that little orange square that's near her stomach along the hemline of her skirt. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like the logo design of her shirt, but I have no idea what it is because it's too small in the reference photo he gave me. And he also sent me this little piece of fabric to make her skirt out of, so all I had to do was put that on. I would use a little bit of crazy glue to make some pleats in the sides so it wouldn't stick out like this. It would just hang down her sides more naturally, which is how a real skirt would naturally go because of gravity, but, at this tiny scale, it's too light for gravity to pull down over its own elasticity. The feet, as you can see, are the Free Riders Sonic shoes, but these are 3D printed from the game model. They are not actual Sonic Free Rider shoes. And her hands actually come from a 2.5-inch Jakks Pacific Tales figure. The one that I used to make Kit some time ago. I'd had those hands left over this whole time, so now I'm using them to make this. The little bracelets are hand sculpted. And oh yes, I forgot to mention before, this tail, it's Whisper's tail. I 3D printed a Whisper tail, and then I painted it to look like a foxtail. So yeah, and I know it's technically a wolf tail, but I'm pretty sure most people can't tell the difference. And I wanted to make sure the head would fit on the body. The ball joints in the neck didn't quite go into this head as well as it did when I made Amy Rouge. So I shaved down the actual Tila head, and I made the hole in the Amy head a little bit bigger so I could put the shaved down thing in there, and it would be able to stick on with its natural ball joint. That being said, here is the completed Alice figure. Yeah, cute little fox girl wearing a cute little dress and cute little pink bracelets and cute little pink shoes, and she's cute and little, and she's made in a traditional way, and I love her. So that is the story of Alice the Fox, made for the first Commissioner of the Year, Mr. Galaxy. So, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully, the next custom video could be coming in short order. And, this is Wake Angel 2001, letting Sonic take us out like he always does.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001. Because between you and me, they're way past cool.